This is a weekly reading for Leo. So, first of all, a good shuffle. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon for instant notifications. If you watched till the end and share and like and leave a comment, then I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. So let's just focus around your energy and just lay down your 10 cards on the table and just see what's going to come up for you, what's been going on. So, something here around a twin flame connection. Okay, I have two cards in the pack which are twin flame cards to me, the Two of Wands and also the Four of Swords as well, which is this one. So the universe knows that, I know that. So whenever it shows up, it's around a twin flame connection. There's no two ways about it. You may be wondering whether it is a twin flame connection, but it's like you're trying to move away, or they try to move away, and you always come back together. There's this constant like pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold. The card is reversed. What it means is you could actually be in a period of separation. Okay, but twin flames are twin flames, and you will always come back together. It's a bit like scientists have done an experiment, like with a particle, you cut it in half one side of the universe, the other half the other side of the universe. Pull on one, it has the opposite effect on the other. It's like yin yang type of connection. It's like this healing process which you're both going through. It's not easy, at all. These kind of connections, these beautiful connections, do have challenges which go with them. So there could be other people involved here. Okay, there could be marriages, there could be like distances. It's not easy at all. It's very kind of complex kind of sort of situation, but at a deep soul level that this person is the one. And this hasn't just been going on a few weeks. It seems like months or even years. In fact, in reality, it actually goes back many lifetimes. And it will carry on in future lifetimes as well. There's a lack of security at the moment. I think what that means is that you could have actually be keeping this from each other, because you fear that if you say anything, then they might deny it, or you might move things away, or you might scare them away. And they feel exactly the same as you. That's why the situation is so complex. However, the secret is, even though you can't do things directly because you'll push things away, you can do things within yourself, because you are twin flames. You share the same soul. So if you learn a way to settle the mind, then you'll settle your emotions. Then you'll be in touch with your soul source. And at your soul source, you'll find your twin flame. That's where they are, because you share the same soul. And then things will start to open up on the outside as well, because as you find your soul, in touch with your soul, and find them, they'll do the same. Yeah, it goes hand in hand. Yeah, because as you work through your issues, they'll be working through their issues as well, but you're doing it the other way around. So maybe you've been trying to be too direct, and it doesn't work, as you've seen. There's been a lot of worries, there's been a lot of fears. You may well have been up late at night here, okay, finding it hard to sleep. But there is a lifting coming up. There's a strong sense of like this relief coming up for you. So it does show that you are going to be working on yourself, facing up to your fears, your worries. So you're going to do your bit, but as you do your bit, they do their bit. Okay, you may not see them, you may not hear from them, but they are. Rest assured, if you're working on yourself, they're going to be working on themselves as well. So looking more forward, within the next 9 weeks, or even 9 days I'm being given, okay, you're going to find more peace of mind, more contentment. There's a strong sense of you stepping back from a situation. It's like you've been in the thick of things. Okay, you've been trying to force the issue, make things happen, but you just end up just pushing things away. But the energy I get here is of like, you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees, but you step back, you see the bigger picture, you gain more clarity, you see exactly what needs to be done to gain more peace of mind and contentment. You're wanting someone to open up with their feelings here, but they're not. Okay, you can't force this out of anybody. In fact, if you try and force it from your twin flame, then they just put up more barriers. Okay, that shell just becomes thicker. But as I said, as you work in yourself and you step back, you'll start to love yourself much more. Okay, but also because you'll be loving yourself, you'll be loving your twin flame as well at the same time, and they'll be loving themselves, and then they'll be loving you, or realise how much love they do have, because it's always there. It's just covered up at the moment. Subconsciously, I do feel there's been some bad news recently. News that you didn't want to hear, or there might have been a lack of news. Something come out of the woodwork, something shocked you. This is what I get here, and it's really got to you, and it's really making you feel unsettled. Okay, and because you feel unsettled, you can't work on yourself, which is the important thing here. Okay, you need to be settled, because once you're settled, the emotions settle. Yeah, once your mind settles, your emotions settle, you're in touch with your soul source, you're in touch with them. Okay, so it's very much this energy of you getting over this, but sometimes things do need a bit of a shake up. Nothing wrong with that. You know, it's like a snow globe, it's been shaken up, all the snow's all over the place, but it will settle to reveal a beautiful scene which was always there. This is the advice card. It's very much confirmation of this disharmony. Yeah, it could well be your heart wants to reach out, go back, your mind wants to let go, and this is just forcing you to go around in circles. I think the advice has been in the cards so far, you know, in the sense of working on yourself, and then you'll be working on them as well. You can also do crystal work as well. I mean, amethyst is very good for peace of mind, contentment, and then rose quartz is very good for emotional healing. And then you have this direct link to your soul, to your twin flame. I do feel a toxic influence around the whole situation. Okay, it's coming across as being feminine, but it could be male or female. Just someone who's thrown a spanner in the works. Okay, someone who's doing a lot of like sort of manipulation, controlling behaviour, just getting in the way of things. Okay, but things around you at the moment may seem quite negative and very challenging. There's a lot going on, but just remember behind the scenes that someone is can't stop thinking about you, you know, though they may not show it in the way which you want. They are. Okay, your hopes and your fears. I mean, you fear this connection because, I mean, it could change everything, you know. That's, you know, the energy which I get here. You do fear it, but I don't sense that anything is going to happen to kind of upset the apple cart as such. Okay, it's very much this kind of sort of gradual kind of sort of process or progress which I get here. Okay, the feeling here is of you shifting from your heart to your mind as well. It's very much about you becoming much stronger within yourself. You know, things becoming more secure within yourself, and then also your twin flame as well. Again, you know, there's a strong sense of moving away from something. You know, I do get a lot of like sort of emotional unhappiness with you. You know, it's very much this energy of like happiness turn into sadness and laughter turn into tears, and just moving away from something. You know, something which no longer serves you, and then you allow things to open up for you. So it's very much about dealing with stuff, working through stuff. Facing up to these inner demons, these worries, these fears, these doubts, and then things are shown to progress and open up for you in the coming weeks. Don't forget to share, to like, to leave a comment, and then I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. Thank you.